I'm going to do a bit of stand-up, I think. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea what's going on. The world's a strange place. So, I've never done stand-up poetry before. Stand-up poetry? Stand-up comedy? I've done stand-up poetry, that's time. But I found out about this place called The Money Shop. Yeah? I thought, fuck, that's a good idea. Money Shop, right? So I found out where it was and went along and went in and said to the man in there, what's your favours? And he said, no, you don't understand. We do checks. I says, we'll go and check a bunch of fucking favours. And he said, no, you don't understand. In return for money, we do checks. And I says, well, give me something to check, and I'll fucking give me some money. So, no, didn't get it, did you? This boy, it was on the news, fucking tragic boy. This fella was murdered apparently with a spade. Fucking drastic boy. Police are looking for all in Titchmarsh. I fucking hate cliches. They make my skin crawl. So I was walking past this, just a couple of people in the bar, you know, I was walking past them and this boy's going on about a baptism of fire. And he says, holy fuck, I hope the child's alright. He says, no, I'm talking about football. He says, well, I hope the football's alright. So I was talking to my sister and you know, she says, I was going to go away there for the weekend, but I had a change of heart. She says, holy fuck, I haven't seen you in a while. I would have came to see you in hospital and everything. Serious operation, and life-threatening, you know. But she says, no, I changed my mind. I says, what, you had a fucking brain transplant as well? So where's this boy says to me, I was saved by the bell. He says, Michael Bell. I know Michael. He's a poet from Bangor. I know him well. Was it him that saved you? So I started thinking to myself then, I didn't know Michael was going around rescuing people. You know what I mean? So I give Michael a ring and he changed his number. So a couple of weeks later, I was up in Belfast and I met him. And he says, here, boy, you changed your number, have you? He says, aye. He says, what's your new number? He says, 999. So, I got one of them fucking model airplanes. You know the ones you fly? And you can't just go and get an airplane. You know one of them model airplanes? You can't just go and get them and fly them. You have to do a fucking, like a course and shit. To learn how to fly the fucking thing, right? Because they're dangerous. They're dangerous. So I went along and I went to do the course. And your man says to me, right, well, I can't remember what he said to me. But anyway, I went to learn how to fly this model airplane. But I says to him, here mate, what I'm looking to do is, I don't want to know how to take off and land the model airplane, you know? He reported me to the pillars, he thought I was going to fly down any fucking building. So there's a place in Donegal called Raphoe, right? But it's spelled R-A-P-H-O-E, right? So I was walking down the street in Raphoe, and there's this black man coming towards me, black American, African American, and he's proud as fuck, you know, rap style, you know what I mean? walking up. As soon as he gets up to me, he says, "Motherfucker, way to rap, how wet?" So it was this friend of mine, you know, and he says to me, "Here, boy," we're just sitting in the pub having a drink. It was this absolutely stunning girl, you know, stunning. And he says, "I'd fucking give my right arm to sleep with her." He says, "You wouldn't get very good fucking leverage in the missionary position there." So we're just by, he says to me, "I get a bit hyper sometimes, you know, I'm a bit crazy." And she says, "Oh no." And this boy says to me, "Here boy, if you get ants in your pants," he says, "I fucking hope not. And if they are, I hope they're not them fucking poisonous ones." You know? Ants can carry fucking hundreds of times their own body weight. You know? Just one of my foreskin there. So, you know what I mean? Like, a friend of my nephew's, Paul Toman, good lad, sweet bloke, like, you know what I mean? Paul, he's a fucking petrol head, you know, loves the cars and all the rest of it, and he was saying to me one day about this guy that he knows, you know. He says he knows fuck all about cars, he knows nothing, he's a fucking backseat driver. He says, "I know it, but is that the boy with the long arms?" We'll do some poetry. How did that go? Don't be saying nothing, but the world is really flat. It's really flat. But don't tell too many people that. They wouldn't be able to handle it. You know what they're like. They've only just gotten over the invention of the Third Reich. The world is flat. It always has been. It's really flat. Have you not walked out the door and seen the horizon in the distance? It's on the nice straight line. You can't fall off the edge. You just teleport to the other side. The world is flat. And that by Columbus was full of shit. I mean, there was no film crew to document none of this. Sure enough, he went west, found a new land, but it wasn't really new. It contained a red man. The world is flat. You can see it with the mortality of your eyes. And don't be bullshitted with the establishment's lies. I mean, a ball spinning in space. Catch yourselves on, for fuck's sake. The world is flat, and that is the end of that. Next they'll be saying a dog's a fucking cat is playing as God, and the devil, and heaven, and hell, and the fairies and the goblins that live by the wishing well. The world is flat with a monopoly border around the outside. And that's... Come on, Seamus! Get yourself on, for fuck's sake. That's how you get earthquakes and tsunamis too. Respect giant humans playing Monopoly and stuff and glue. The world is flat. And I fucked this whole thing up. And fuck it, the world's round.